Hi, Paul from Gann Exchange. In this week's newsletter, we had a look at the SP500, and on screen you can see the index on a monthly chart. And what we've got drawn are Gann fans from highs, lows, and or thrusts or gaps. And effectively what you can see on screen is where these three Gann fans converge, they will give important points. Now we've got three lines converging, and those three lines are converging between 42.38 and 43.28. So you can see them up over here, and that should offer strong resistance. Now we have been calling for a top in the Nasdaq, and so far, for a lot of Nasdaq stocks, that seems to be the case. S&P has pushed a little higher. But again, we've also highlighted that there's some important cycles coming up. So as you can see, in terms of the Gann fans, we're getting some resistance or very strong resistance coming up just a little higher. What I'm going to show you now are the Gann grids or the dynamics, and these are drawn from two different gaps. And as you can see, we're getting a confluence zone round about that 42.25 area. So again, strong resistance coming up in that zone. So how one should play this is, if you get a zone where strong resistance is coming in, and the Elliott is saying that we possibly just need one more new high for some sort of five-wave structure, one should actually look to partial position. So certainly look for shorts, look for partial positionings as we run into the cycle, which is the 18th to the 23rd of May. Also just watch out for the 10th to the 12th as well. But we are running into strong resistance, so be cautious, and if one wants to short, certainly look to keep a stop around about 43.72. The other stock that we looked at in the newsletter was Goldman Sachs. What's quite interesting on this chart is you can clearly see some sort of five-wave structure, and you can see on the chart I've got in front of you, which is a weekly chart, look at the first Gann grid, and you can see how we stopped at that 315 degree and had a decent pullback to the 180. We obviously also had a little bit of resistance at the 360, and then at the 180, which also coincided with the 360 from the October low. You can see we had a very decent pullback. So the 315s, the 180s, and the 360 offer very strong resistance. Now what's happening is we're coming up to the second 315 degree at 362 on Goldman's, so that should offer resistance. If that resistance is overcome, we should target the 382 to 384 zone. But also, once again, just look how the stock behaves going into that cycle. If we're struggling to break above the 362, 363 area, that could be the top. So just be a little bit cautious on this one. But certainly those are the two zones to look for a top, and obviously just look for that cycle 18th to the 23rd of May. Anyway, if this is the kind of analysis that you like, please check out the website. It's www.gannexchange.com. Thanks.